So we have another paradox that exists, and that's one about money, because you've essentially said that money corrupts.
Yes.
But you're rich as and you love money. So,
I am rich as thank you, but you're not doing too bad yourself either, are you, Rob? I don't know.
I'm doing all right.
Wonderful, wonderful.
So how do you exist in that paradox? How do you not let it corrupt you?
It's I don't think money or power corrupt moral people. I think they bring out more of who you really are, I didn't run a charity when I was 21 because I had no money. Now I do because I have money. My mum still worked a job when I was 21. Now she doesn't because I have money. Even the people who follow me around, I just had lunch now, I tip 100% at every restaurant I go to because I have money. I'm a kind person, and money allows you to do more of the things that you enjoy. So if you meet someone who seems like a good, down-to-earth guy who then wins the lottery and he starts talking down to people and being dismissive and being rude to waiters, I don't think he's been corrupted. I think that's who he really was. But you can't act that way in a position of poverty. I feel like it reveals your true character. So how do you stop money from corrupting people? I guess the answer is you don't. You have good people and bad people. And I wish the world was set up in a way that it was easier for the good people to get rich, rather than, the evil, cutthroat, vindictive people, because capitalism is a system where it's easier if you're cutthroat to get rich than if you're kind and moral, I think.
Yeah, I'd agree. Although, do you think we even have capitalism anymore?
Yeah, it's tricky. I mean, capitalism is a system. For capitalism to be real, money has to be real. Money has to be backed by something other than a military that's willing to invade every single country, saying no names, and and overthrow their leaders when they don't like using their currency. So, for capitalism to be real, money has to be real. Personal ownership of wealth has to be real. What does your bank balance even mean? Nothing. Is it backed by gold or silver or anything? No. I mean, the only way to actually have wealth is to accumulate things that are expensive. So, I mean, if you own a bunch of properties, a bunch of cars, a bunch of gold, then you do have some wealth. But, capitalism means that every single intermediary exchange between goods and services is all cyberspace, smoke and mirrors, nothing. So I guess in a way we don't have capitalism. But I don't know what to do about that besides, keep making as much of this money as I can and keep buying real things.
So, well, it sounds like you do, because you said that flippantly, but I think it was wise. You use the system of capitalism and this thing that isn't real money, and then you convert it into real assets that is real money.
Well, yeah, and that's
how you get rich.
And that's exactly what the evil people do as well. That's what evil people do as well. If you're a bank and you can print money out of thin air.
What the banks do is take everyone's money and convert it into assets.
Exactly. Or they take everyone's assets. So a bank will, as you know, but the viewers at home may not know, the bank will say, I am the bank and I offer a mortgage to everyone in this studio right now, 10 people, 10 mortgages, you all bought your homes, you know what your job is, you know what your salaries are, and you're all paying me a certain amount of money back on these loans I give you. Okay, cool. Well, interest rates go up, you got some variable interest rates on your mortgages, then suddenly I personally crash the property market and the value of all your houses go down, and I start saying, oh, well, your loans are too big, blah, blah, I'm gonna default you on all these loans, I'm gonna take all your houses. What's happened? A bunch of money is moved around, which doesn't mean anything, and I have 10 houses, your houses. And you're all homeless.
And they didn't have to earn their money, they created it.
Exactly, they printed it out of thin air for you to work and do the labor to get these houses. Now they're all mine. None of you have houses, the whole street is mine. So evil people do it, absolutely. They don't even need to do any work or come up with any good ideas to get everyone's assets. Farmland, it's all going into the hands of these people. And it's a scary future to look into.